Hello guys, my name is Mugisha Emmanuel and welcome back to this YouTube channel Mogi Craft, where we create and beautify. Well, in today's video we're going to be learning how to make a tissue holder or a serviette holder. Hope you can see it here. It's beautiful, right? Yeah, so you can be wondering how do we make this, but in today's video we're going to be learning how to make this. And remember, please guys, watch this video till the end and don't forget to like, comment and share this video to friends and families, and most importantly, don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos. So let's go. So here we are guys, we have our materials with us here. Then we shall have our beads here, crystal beads you can call them. So we have two colors, we have white color, then we also have our light blue here, you can call it sky blue. Yes, then we also have our string here, 0.70 millimeters, so you can decide to use 0.80 or 0.90 millimeters. Then we shall have our cutter here for cutting off the unwanted parts, yeah, of the strings, yeah, for perfect finishing. I hope you can see. Yeah, so we are going to start with our process. Yes, we're going to start with our process of making a mini tissue holder. Yeah, so what I did off camera, I did two different parts here. Yeah, so I did two different parts whereby I have the base with me here, then I also have the side, one side which is in a rectangular form, if you can see here. Yeah, it's in triangular form. Yeah, so on this both sides, which is going to be on the both sides of the base, so this side and this other side. Yeah, so it's in triangular form, right? Yeah, so I'm going to show you how to make this because you need two of these. So I'm going to show you how to make this triangular form, yeah, so that you can be able to put them both sides of the base. Yeah, so we're going to begin. So you're going to have part of our string. Okay, so you're going to consider 4 beads pattern, whereby we're going to be having 2 white beads and 2 light blue beads. So what we're going to do now, we're going to have 1 white bead into the string, then you bring in another light blue bead, then you put a white bead again, then you're going to tie with a blue bead, then you cross over both sides of the string into that one bead, then you pull. So when you pull, this how it becomes, you can see when you pull. Yeah, so after that, then you're going to make sure both sides of the strings are on the same level. So you're going to adjust. You're going to make sure you adjust. Yes, so after adjusting, you're going to continue with the process. So whereby we're going to have 1 white bead both sides of the string. We're going to have both sides white bead. So we're going to have 1 white bead on the left hand side. Then we're also going to have 1 white bead on the right hand side of the string. Then we're going to tie with light blue bead. Then you pull. This. Hope you can see how it becomes now. Then we are going to continue the process whereby you're going to put 1 white bead both sides of the string. So you're going to have 2 white beads. 1 goes on each side of the string. Even on my right, I put 1 white bead like this. Then I'm going to tie with light blue bead. Then I pull. Then I pull. Then I pull. You can see. So we're going to do this 11 times. So we've already done it 3 times. So we're going to do it 11 times, whereby we put 1 bead on the left, then another bead on the right. Then we're going to tie with 1 light blue bead. Cross over, then you pull. Yes, you pull like this. So after pulling again, you continue the same, whereby you get 2 white beads. You're going to put 1 white bead on the left hand, then another white bead on the right hand side, you can see. Then you're going to have one blue bead, so the one you're going to be tying with. Then you pull, then you pull. Yes, remember we're doing this 11 times, so how many times we have right now? 1 2 3 4 5, so remaining 6 times. So we're going to be doing the same. We're going to get 2 white beads, whereby you put one bead on the left hand side, and the other bead put it on the right hand side of the string. So you put both sides one bead, then you're going to tie with one light blue bead. Yes. So, and in case you missed the previous video, you can go back and watch it. Yeah, you can check the link in the description, down in the description, or you can check the link in the comment section, whereby you just tap on it and it takes you to the previous video. Yes. So you're going to have white beads both sides, then on the right hand side. Then you're going to tie with one blue bead. You pull, so you pull. Yes, so you can go back and watch the previous video. Yes, and let me know in your comments what you think for the video, what you'd want to learn more. And don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos, guys. Yeah, so we're going to continue. We're going to tie with the light blue bead, this, then you pull. Make sure you pull. Make sure you pull. Yeah, so how many times so far? We're going to count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So remaining with 3 times. So we're going to have 2 beads again. On both one side, one bead, and the other side we're going to have one more bead like this. Then you're going to tie with one sky blue, one light blue bead. So make sure you pull, make sure you pull like this. So remaining with 2 times, I think. We're going to have 2 white beads, one, then you also put one on the other side. Then you're going to tie with one bead. You're going to pull, make sure you pull like this. So we're going to count together how many times are these. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. So remaining one time, one round. So what you're going to do now, you're going to have so you can either decide to use your left hand side, your right hand side of the string, or your left hand side of the string to do the last part. So what you're going to do, I'm going to use my right hand side. I'm going to use my right hand side, whereby I will have one white bead into the right hand side. Then I'm going to put one blue bead in that same string on my right hand side. Then I'm going to have a white bead again. It's the one I'll be tying with. So you only do that when you reach at the extreme end, yeah, of your lining. So what you're going to do now, you're going to pull. Make sure you pull. So when you pull, see the strings are facing upward. So this allows you to easily continue with your process. You want to create that triangular shape. So what we're going to do now, we're going to make sure this string enters this side and passes into the string so that they can meet this side and then final here. So what you're going to do now, we're going to do it practically. So what you're going to do now, we're going to get your right hand side of the string, let it pass through the next bead like this, then let it go to the next bead again like this, next bead like this, then the they're going to both meet into this blue bead here in the middle. So this upper string and this lower string are going to meet into this blue bead here, if you can see. Then you pull, make sure you pull, make sure you pull. So they're going to meet in there. So even this side of the string is also going to enter there to the same string, then you make sure you pull. Yeah, so after pulling, now we're going to still have this, we're going to have this lower string here. This lower string, it's going to get into this white bead again, to this next white bead like this, then you pull, then it gets into this blue bead up. It's going to be upward like this, going to go upward. Then they are going to both meet, both strings are going to meet into this white bead here, into this white bead like this. So it's going to enter here. Then we get this other part of this other side of the string to also enter into the same bead like this. Then you pull, make sure you pull like this. So this is how it becomes. So I hope you can see, instead of starting from here, you're going to make sure the strings meet up here in this second bead, Yeah, so we are going to start from here. Why are we starting from here? Because we want to create that triangular shape going upward in this format. So what we're going to do now, you're going to see it. So we are going to only use white beads. So we are going to only use white beads this time, whereby we're going to start with 3 white beads. So we're going to have 2 beads into the string. So you can have your right hand side of the string, you put 2 beads, then you tie with 1 bead. So you're going to tie with 1 bead. So make sure you pull, you're going to tie with 1 bead. Yeah, so then you get this lower string, get into the next bead. So make sure you get this lower string, get into the next bead. You can see. Yeah, so after that, now we're going to have 2 beads again. So you're going to have 2 beads, 2 white beads, whereby now you're going to consider this upper string here, this upper string. So you're going to put in 1 bead. You're going to first put 1 bead, then you're going to tie with the other bead. So you bring the other side of the string, it's the one you'll be tying with, then you pull, make sure you pull, yeah. Then you're going to have this lower string here get into the next bead. It's going to get into the next bead, like this. So then you get again 2 beads. You first put 1 bead, then you tie with another bead, another white bead. It's going to the one you're going to be tying with. Pull. Yeah, so hope you can see this shape going upward. This shape here on the corner here. So it's slanting, right? So this is the shape that we're trying to create. So now you're going to get this lower string, get into the next bead again. So going to continue the same process. Just after that, you're going to continue with 2 beads again. The 2 beads. So you're going to tie with 1 after putting the other one into the same string. Then you tie. Then you tie with 1. This, then you're going to get this lower string, get into the next bead again, like that. So you're going to continue the same. So in case there's any part that you haven't understood, you can play back the video as many times as you want, so that you can be able to really understand the process. Yes, so you can repeat the video as many times as you want, so that you can be able to understand the process. Yes, so you're going to continue the same process. So we're going to continue the same process until we reach this side of the extreme end of it. So we're going to have our bead here. We're going to cross over to both sides into one bead like this. Then you pull, and you pull. After pulling, we're going to have this lower string here get into the next bead. Into the next bead, this. Then again you have two beads, so whereby you put one into the string, then you get another one which you're going to be tying with. Then you cross over in one bead. Then you as well pull. Then you pull. So you pull. Get this string get into the next bead like that. Then we get two beads. We're going to first put one bead, then we tie with the other one, and we're going to tie with the other bead like this. Then we pull, then you're going to have this string. So here we've reached at the extreme end, but we have our string getting to the next bead. So what we're going to do now here, we're going to use our left hand side of the string, this side here, because we want the strings to face upward so that it can be easy for us to continue the process. So what we're going to do now, we can have this left hand side of the string. We can put one white bead, then we tie with the other one. Then you pull. So you pull. Yeah, so after pulling, now what you are going to do now, we are going to do the same as we did here, this extreme end down here, because we want to continue with our slanting shapes on the sides. Yeah, to make a triangle. Then what we're going to do now, we're going to move this, we're going to use this left hand side of the string to go through these beads until they meet up with this other string into this bead. So watch carefully, I'm going to do that. So we're going to have our bead get into, our string get into the next down a bead like this, the left hand side of the string. Yes, then it goes into the next bead like that. Then you pull. Then after that, then you're going to, both sides of the string are going to meet up into this one bead here. So they're going to meet here. Then you pull, as well as this other side into the same bead. Then you pull as well. Okay, so after doing that, now we're going to now still use this downer string, this one here. It's going to get into the next bead like this, like that. After that you pull, then it's going to go upward like this to the bead. Then both sides of the strings are going to meet up into this one bead here in the middle. Yes, so we're going to have your right hand side string get into the next bead like this, then your left hand side into the same bead. It's going to enter into the same bead like this. Then you pull. So hope you can see. So that means instead of starting on this bead, we're going to start on the next bead so that we can continue with our slanting shape. You get? We can continue slanting shape. So what you're going to do now, when you reach this side, so you can twist it. You can twist it around to make it easy in case you're using the right hand. Yeah. So what you're going to do now, we're going to bring in the blue beads again. We're going to bring in the blue beads again. So what we're going to do now, we shall need 3 beads here, but we're going to have 2 blue beads with 1 white. So how are we going to do it? So we're going to have to first put one blue bead into the string. So you can use your right hand side of the string like this. Yeah, then you have your white bead, and then you tie with the blue, with light blue bead. So you can tie with it, you pull, then you tie with it, this, and then you get this string, get into the next bead like this, string like this. So after that, you're going to continue the process whereby we're going to have one white bead get into the string, then we tie with one light blue bead. You're going to tie with one light blue bead. You bring the other side of the string as well. You're going to be tying with it. So you're going to continue the same process. You're going to have the string get into the next bead like this. So after getting into the next bead, you're going to have one white bead. So you first put one white bead into the string, then you bring in light blue bead. It's the one you'll be tying with. Then you get your string into the next bead as well. Again. Then you get two beads whereby you have one white bead into the string. Then you're going to tie with one light blue. You're going to tie with one light blue bead like this. Then you pull one light blue bead. So you're going to have this lower string get into the next bead again. This. Yes. Then you have again your white bead first into the string. Then you're going to tie with one light blue bead, like this. And so you get your lower string again to get into the next bead like this. So then you get two beads again, whereby you first put one white bead like this. Then you're going to tie with one light blue bead. You can see now. Make sure you pull. You can see. Make sure you pull now. Then you're going to have it get into the next bead. So reach at the extreme end of it. Yeah, so what you're going to do now, you're going to still do the same, whereby so you can use any side of your choice. So I'm going to show you the difference. So in case I'm to use this side of this upper string, continuing the same process, what you're going to do now, you can have your white bead. So you can choose both sides. You can either use this one or on the left hand side of the string. So then you bring your light blue bead. This is the one you'll be tying with. So you can decide to continue the process. So after doing that, then I'm going to now make sure these strings are going to go through these beads so that they can meet again in this the second bead here. So what you're going to do now, you get this part of the string, one side of the string, get into the next bead like this on your right, you can see. Then the same here with the upper string, like this. Upper string, the pull. So they're going to meet up here into this middle bead here, the light blue bead, this. Then with this string as well, we're going to meet up here, this. Then what you're going to do now, you're going to have this one bead here get into the next bead again, one string here get into the next bead, this. So after that, it's going to go upward. So after here, both sides of the strings are going to intercross within this white bead here. So we can do this. going to interlock themselves here. This. So what you can see, this shape here, this triangular shape is trying to be created, it's trying to be formed. So we're going to continue. So you can twist your stuff around so that you can, if in case you're using your right hand side. Yeah, so what you're going to do now, you're going to continue. This time around you only need white beads. So you're going to have 3 white beads. So you're going to have 2 into the string. You're going to have 2 beads into the string like this. Then you're going to tie with 1 bead. So you're going to bring 1 bead. It's the one you're going to be tying with this. So after that, you get it into the next string bead like this. Then you have 2 beads. Then you tie. We first put 1 into the string. Then you're going to tie with another one. This. So we continue the same process. We put the string, this lower string here, into the next bead like this. So after that, you get 2 beads again. So you first put 1 bead into the string, then you bring in the other bead, the one you'll be tying with. You pull, and you get this lower string, get into the next bead. This. So then we get 2 beads again. You first put 1 bead into the string, then you're going to bring the other one. The one you'll be tying with. It. So after here, you're going to have this lower string still get into the next bead. So we are on the last side, so last part of the round. So what you're going to do now, you're going to have 2 beads. Yeah, so you can decide to either use your left hand side or your right hand side of the string. So you can use this left hand side. You put 1 bead, then you're going to get another bead. It's the one you'll be tying with. The one you'll be tying with like this, then you pull, you can see now. So what you're going to do now, you're going to have this string on my left hand side get into the lower bead here, then it goes into the next, like the way we did down here. So what you're going to do now, you're going to have it get into this lower bead here, then get it into the next bead, get it into the next bead. This, it goes upward. After going upward, then you bring the other side of the string as well, interlock themselves into this 1 bead here in the middle. This, you can see. Yeah, then you're going to have this lower string here get into the next bead, like this on my right hand side, like this. Then you make it enter into this upper bead here, like this. So they're going to meet up here into this middle bead here. So they're going to interlock themselves here. So you're going to put this side of the string into the bead, then the other side as well, put it into the same bead like this. Yeah, so from here, now we're going to continue. We're almost finishing this part. Yeah, so we're going to have to bring in our light blue beads again, whereby the way we did it down here, we're going to have 2 light blue beads and 1 white bead. So we're going to have 1 light blue bead into the string. So you can use your right hand side, then you bring in a white bead, then you're going to tie with 1 light blue bead. You're going to tie with 1 blue bead like this, then you pull. So you pull. So after that, you're going to have the string get into the next bead like this. Yeah, so after that, now we're going to have 1 white bead first, considering this upper string, the upper side of the string. Then you're going to tie with one light blue bead. So bring the side of the string as well. Then you pull. Then you pull. Then you get into the next bead. Get this lower string here into the next bead like this. So what you're going to do now, you're going to bring in one white bead. Then you tie with one light blue bead. It's the one you'll be tying with. You pull. Yeah, so after pulling, now we're going to go to the last round. Yeah, now what you're going to do now, you're going to do the same thing. You're going to do the same thing. You're going to have your string go through the next bead like this. Then it comes upward like this. So you'll be doing the same thing whenever you finish every level you finish. You do the same thing on the extreme ends. So make sure these two strings meet into the next upper bead. So you're going to make sure they meet up here to the middle bead here like this. So then you're going to have this lower string here get into the next bead like this. Next bead like this. Then you put it face upward like this. So after that, they're going to meet up here in this middle bead here. Hope you can see here. This middle bead here like this. Then they cross over within that same bead. So you cross over to the same bead like this. Then after that, now we're going to already have one bead here. So we're going to we need 3 beads to finish this upper part here. So you're going to use the white beads. You're going to only use the white beads, hope you can see. So you only need white beads. So you're first going to put 2 beads into the string. So you can either choose your right hand side or your left hand side of the string. So you first put 2 beads into the string, then you're going to have 1 bead. It's the one you'll be tying with. So make sure you tie with the white bead like this. So hope you can see now it's done. So what we do now after finishing this part here, we're going to make sure we tie these strings. So how do you tie them? I just make them go through the beads. Yeah, so you don't have to be scared that they will pull off. So what you have to make sure they don't pull off is that you have to make sure they go through the beads several times so that they don't loosen up. So you're going to make it go through the beads different times. So you can make the strings go through the beads several times, as many times as you want. But mine is already from here. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring in my cutter. I'm going to cut off these unwanted parts of the string. I'm going to cut off these unwanted parts of the string. So make sure you cut off. Yeah. So hope you can see now we have 2 sides. Hope you can see now. So these are the ones that stand on the side. Hope you can see. Yeah. Then so now you're going to bring in your base here. So hope you can see this is our base. It's already made. I made it off camera. So but in case you haven't yet learned how to make this particular base here, yeah, I have a video where I taught how to make this base here, so you can check it out. You can check the link in the comment section and or in the description, so you can check the link for the video on how to make this rectangular shape of the base. So you can check it out and come back and continue the process. Yeah, so right now I'm going to continue the process. We're going to put these sides of the triangle on the sides. So on the sides like this. So I'm going to show you how you join them on the sides like this both sides, so that so that our tissue can sit in the middle, or our serviettes can sit in the middle here. So what you're going to do now, you're going to bring in your white beads. Yes, then you bring in your string. So you're going to begin with one side. So this time around I'm going to only use white beads. Yeah, so what you're going to do now, you're going to have your base here. You're going to put a string. So the very first bead, you're going to put in your string like this, you can see. So after that, so you're going to have this other side. So you first put one white bead onto the other side. So you first put one white bead. So after putting one white bead, hope you can see, then you get this triangular shape that you did on the side. So you're going to have you're going to make your string go through this first bead here, like this. Goes through the first bead here, like this. So after doing that, you're going to make sure both sides of the strings are on the same level. So you're going to adjust. Make sure you adjust the strings. So after adjusting, so you're going to now continue the process. Now you're going to have one bead only. So you're only going to have one bead. So you just cross over both sides of the string like this. Then you pull. So you're going to make sure you pull like this. You're going to make sure you pull. So after pulling, you're going to continue the same process. You're going to have both sides of the string getting through the next bead. So you're going to have this string get into the next bead like this. Then you pull. Make sure you fix your strings. Then you also have this other side of the string get into the next bead like this. Then you pull. So after doing that, you're going to continue. So you're going to only have one bead again. You're going to only have one bead again. It's the one you'll be tying with it like this. Then you pull. So make sure you pull like this, pull like this. After pulling, then they go through again the next beads. So they go through the next beads. They go through the next beads like this. So make sure you get through the next bead like this and put it aside. So then again, this other side of your right hand side string, again you get it in through the next bead. Then you're going to have another bead. You're going to tie with it. So you bring the other side of the string. You're going to tie with it this. Yes, then you continue the same process. Put the string into the next bead. Yeah, so as you're watching this video, please don't forget to like, comment. Yeah, mostly your comments are so important. Let me know what you have in mind, what you think of this this tissue holder. So let me know what you think of this tissue holder. Yeah, so and in case you'd want to learn anything from this, please let me know in your comments. Let me know what you have in mind. Yeah, and don't forget to share this video with friends and families so that it can also help them out. So what you're going to do now, you're going to keep doing the same. You're going to have a string get into the next bead like this. So then you goes to the next bead like that. And you're going to have our bead, the one we shall be tying with, you're going to be tying with. Yeah, and remember, don't forget to check out our previous video, where we learned how to design letter C using beads. Yeah, it's very helpful. It helps you learn how to design your own names in case you're making your own bracelet, and you'd wish to design your own names, letters. So those videos really help you. They help you out. Yeah, so you're going to have a string get into the next bead, like that. Then even this one to the next bead, like that. Then get one bead, the one you'll be tying with. So the one you're going to be tying with like this, then you pull, then you pull. So you're going to have it get through the next bead. This, so even this side as well. Get through the next bead. After that, you're going to have one bead you're going to be tying with. You're going to have one bead you'll be tying with this, then you pull, then you still check, get into the next bead like this. String gets into the next bead. Then you have your string here. It's the one you'll be tying with. It's the one you'll be tying with. About that. It's the one you'll be tying with like this. Yeah, so we're almost done. We're almost done here. So you can put into the next string like this. This. So now we're going to pull. You're going to bring in another bead, the one you'll be tying with. The one you'll be tying with like this. So we reach the extreme end. So what are we going to do now here? We're going to still do the same. We're going to still do the same. Still do the same. Yes, then we're going to have one last bead. One last bead. It's the one you're going to be tying with. It's the one you're going to be tying with. Cross over both sides of the string, then you pull. So after pulling, now we're going to have these sides of the string get into the beads as a way of tying. You have to make it more firm. So you're going to have this string get into the lower beads. This, into the lower beads, and you're going to make them cross over this one bead here. So mine is already firm, but you can decide to continue in case you want. You can decide to continue the third time. Yeah, you can decide to continue the third time in case it hasn't yet become a little bit firm. So you can decide to go the third time. Then you get the other side of the string as well. The side of the string gets into the next bead. So after that, you can bring your cutter and cut off the unwanted parts. Cut off this. So now what you're going to do now, we're going to bring in the other part here. So want to be holding the other side. So we're going to do the same we did here, and we'll make sure it has given us the shape that we really want. Yeah, so what you're going to do now, we're going to do the same process we did here, this side, then we're going to do the same here. Yeah, so it's the same way. Finish, Yeah, so right now we are going to first make our piece firm by tying up these strings. So we're going to make them go through the donor string, the donor beads, the way we did this the other side. So we're going to make the strings go down into the donor beads. To the donor beads like this. Donor beads like this. Then they're going to cross over this one bead here. Cross over this one bead here. Like this. Then you pull. Then you get into the donor bead here. Get your strings into the donor beads here. And you're going to make them cross over this one bead. Like this. You're going to make them cross over this one bead here. That. Yeah, so we're going to tie them into there for the last time. So you're going to have them go through the next donor beads for the last time. Again, you're going to do that. You're going to get your string, get through the donor bead like that. Then you're going to pull. So after pulling, now they're going to meet up into this one bead here, like this. Meet up here. You can see. So right now we're going to now cut off these unwanted parts as our last process. We're going to cut off these unwanted parts of the string. Yeah, so when you finish cutting them, now we're going to make these both sides to face upward so that our tissues can sit in the middle here. So what you're going to do, you're just going to bend this part here. So make sure it's bent properly. Yeah, so you can decide to increase in case you want to increase. So even this side as well. This side as well. Decide to bend it up, then it faces upward. Hope you can see now. So you just bend it properly. Then this is how it becomes. You can see. So right now, what we have here is our tissue holder. So now you can bring in your tissues, of course, or your serviettes, and make them sit in the middle. You can see. Yeah, it's beautiful, right? It's really beautiful. You can see sitting within there. Yeah, so it's beautiful. Thank you for watching this video, guys. We're from making a tissue holder or a serviette holder, guys. So, and please, in case you want to know anything concerning tissue holders, please let me know in your comments. Please comment so that I can get to know what you really want. And in case you do want to reach out to me, you can follow me on my Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and TikTok as Mogi Craft, guys. So, and guys, don't forget to subscribe for more amazing videos. So till next time, ciao ciao.